Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today's a special day. I got a job opportunity from a person I met from previous gala. And this is also my first time doing event photography. So it's gonna be new for me, it's gonna be interesting. And I don't know how it's gonna be, but you know what? You gotta start somewhere, so it's gonna be good. Okay, I'm here now and I'm trying to find the Fonda's hall and wait to see the people in the event.
Share tonight as we go through our program, you'll be learning a whole lot more. And I hope that you'll be as excited about what's happening here as what we know is happening in some of the other parts of our fields as well. It's not an easy thing to put together an evening like this. There have been many who have worked hard.
That's a great question. Why AIM camps? As someone working in the Africa Inland Mission Office, I was very aware of the needs across Africa, from North Africa all the way down into Southern Africa. Many different peoples, many needing discipleship, many needing the gospel. So that was what motivated me for many years in service. But what was happening is that more and more Africans were coming to our own country. And some were coming from very difficult backgrounds, some from places of war, many coming from places where there were horrible things happening, and then pouring into the refugee camps, and then coming into Canada. That's not the case with all by any means, but there were a lot of families that were suffering and really having hard adjustments to life here in Canada. And so as I saw this growing and did a little bit of research, realized that we have 1 million Africans in Canada now. Half of them are young people, half of them very young, and so I felt that it was time for Africa Inland Mission to invest in our own country. And I was changed by going to a camp. My wife was changed by going to a camp, and I thought, what a great way to interact with young people, to help them to become a part of our great Canadian landscape by bringing them out into the wilderness, into the Canadian wilderness for overnight camps. So in a nutshell, that's how we got started. Well, we had our first camp last summer. That was in the summer of 2016 in just north of Bancroft. And we had 22 campers. That was our very first one. 22 campers, most of them, actually all of them, from either Eritrea, way up in the north of Africa, or from Ethiopia. Different backgrounds. Some of them were born here, but many had come from parents that had been terribly persecuted in their homeland. Eritrea is a very repressive country right now, and so many had gone through agony to get and fear to get out of their country, to go through the desert, make their way to Khartoum, North Africa, and then finally allowed to come to Canada. So that was the background of actually just about all of the kids that were at our first camp, and one of them was Ruth. She was able to share with us tonight, and she just shared about the friends that she made, the fun that she had. Different ones, it's kind of humbling for me to hear that different ones of those campers said that not only was it the highlight of their summer, but for some of them they actually said that the most fun, the highlight of their life so far was that week at camp. So that's exciting. It's very thrilling for me to hear.
It's super to have friends with a similar culture getting to know Christ with you. I got to better learn of God's great, ever-present love through nature, campfires, and worship. Did I mention there was no electricity or plumbing? All we had for a washroom was a small outhouse that smelled horrible.
Is a huge gift. I repeat that. It's a huge gift. Whatever you invest on these children, you're investing it as a highlight of what's happening in their lives in Canada.
So this is our first gala, we're calling it, kind of a fundraising party. And you know, we look around and we see people they're obviously learning about what is happening. There's, I think, a sense as we look around and hear the chatter. There's a sense that this is the beginning of something big, and so it's great to see more and more people kind of catching the vision that my wife Jennifer and I have. So that's our first gala. We hope that there'll be many more.
Hey guys, this is Sally. She got me this job for photography event today. It's such a great event, great charity, and I just want to say thank you about that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jay, for coming and doing such a great job with photos. You're such a natural.
Stop.
I'll talk about myself.
Do you want to talk about your consultancy company?
Yeah, our consultancy films. It's a videography company, and my husband and I, we video about anything like fashion. We started out doing fashion films for our jewelry business. It's called Shop for Jayu, and I also traveled to Africa to create jewelry like this one with a woman in Africa. The woman created this part, and I used vintage pieces to create the rest of it. So my vision and my husband's vision is to work with the women in South Africa or anywhere, widows and orphans, to create job opportunities. So my passion and my heart is for Africa, so that's why we're here today doing the gala, and this gala is to fundraise for children who are African immigrants and refugees, and we want to create camps for them, life-changing camps for them, so we can give them an opportunity to learn how to be leaders in Canada.